Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all well. If you're watching, if you're watching, give us a like, and that'll be good. So, also drop your comments below. Let me know if you're a Spurs fan or a football fan in general, who you support. New YouTuber here, so be kind. But yeah, I've done a couple of live streams, and it's always good to chat to fellow football fans or Spurs fans. But yeah, so drop the comments below and I'll read them out if you want to. If you don't, then it's fine. It's all good. But what's going on in the world of Tottenham at the moment? I don't know what's gone on this season. From Europa League winners last season to relegation candidates this season. It's a bit of a tricky one, really. Can't really explain it. Obviously, last season didn't have a great season, but we're never going to go down, were we? This season, obviously teams like Leeds and Sunderland are doing a lot better. So, they're so obviously and obviously West Ham are starting to get points, and we're right in the thick of it at the moment. The players don't really seem up for it, but I'd never thought in a million years we would be in this position of fighting to stay in the Premier League. Last couple of years, it's been coming though. I mean, Enid's time at Spurs, it's been coming a long time. But obviously, I didn't think it would get this bad. I'm really worried about, being dragged into a relegation battle. But, that's what Spurs do. They're so unpredictable. I think we'll lose to Fulham on Sunday, but knowing Spurs, they'll probably surprise us and don't win. Because who really thinks that we're going to go and beat Fulham on Sunday? Because I certainly don't. I think we'll lose about 3-1 or 2-1 on Sunday. So it's a tricky game for us. Fulham away is not easy. The shining light in that is West Ham have got Liverpool away, but I mean, Liverpool away. I mean, you don't know what you're going to get from Liverpool lately, do you? So they might pick up a surprise and beat Liverpool. The way Liverpool are playing, I'd be more comfortable if it was Man City they were playing. But I start to wonder who a lot of these footballers think they are. You got Mickey van der Ven not listening to managers, picking fights with fans. Other players are, and I think a lot of the players have actually checked out and don't want to be playing for Spurs anymore. Which a lot of these players, I think they're a lot better than what they are. You've got the Romeros, the Van der Vens, and all that stuff. I mean, Van der Ven, yeah, great defender, brilliant. But without his pace, would he be that good? And Romero is just a liability. He just doesn't do it for me. I'm not really a massive fan of his, and I think Spurs fans hype him up a bit. I think the Arsenal centre backs, Gabriel and Saliba, are much better than our two. And I also think that if you go back to Poch's 11, they wouldn't have. I don't think Van der Ven and Romero will get into Poch's 11. Like, I would always pick Toby and Jan over them. But it looks like no matter what happens, a lot of the players won't be there next season. That we will have a clear out. But that's what Enid said about the wage structure, and I'm not sure I actually believe if we should believe them. Told us so many lies over the past years, really. That is it time to start believing them now? They're not. They've been at the club far too long. So we need to get Enid out of the club. They're just not. They're dragging us down. It's a Shame not having anyone on the live today, but I'll carry on. It's fine. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think if you watch this on toured in about the state of the club at the moment? Last summer was the best day of my life in a long time. I went at a game, but I watched it at home with my family, and yeah, I was almost in tears when winning the Europa League. But it's done, since then it's just getting rid of Ange was probably a big mistake, and I'm not saying that Ange was our saviour and he should have kept his job. But if you don't get rid of him, don't replace him with Frank. Now, when Frank came in, I was like, I wanted Frank. I thought that would be a good appointment for us. But it's turned out, obviously, if you the way we're struggling, we might as well just kept Ange. And he's won the trophy with us. The players liked him, and he obviously he could have won the Super Cup with us. I think he would have had more chance of him as in charge. So why not give it to let Ange have another crack at it? Would we still be in a similar situation? We might be, but at least if you don't give Frank time, you might as well just give Ange time to do it. See what he could have done. But yeah, so it's a bit tricky at the moment on deciding what to do. I think we're going down. I think we're getting relegated. It'd be amazing if we stay up. I just can't see it. I just don't think we have enough fighters in the team. Not enough Forest, Leeds. Not enough Forest, Leeds, and West Ham. They have players that have been there down the bottom, and they've been there and done it in relegation battles. And I looked at this lot, and I just don't see the same fighters in the team. I just don't see it. And I don't trust them. I see the training, little clip of the training from Tudor the other day, and he's got them running a lot, and a lot of them look out of breath and they're not fit, which is a worry. It reminded me a little bit of Conte a couple of years ago when he had the Spurs players running through their paces, but that's in pre-season. But so hopefully he's done us a job and got them fit for the games coming up. It's got 11 cup finals coming up, and hopefully there's no more injuries to go. But it's a bit of a predicament. It's a bit of a predicament. It's not good. I was hoping to have some people in here today, so it's annoying. But I'm new, so hopefully it'll build up soon. But let me know what you think about Spurs at the moment. Are we going to go down, or do you think we'll stay up? It's a difficult one to say, but let me know. Drop your comments below and just let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. That'd be much appreciated. I'm on other streams as well, so hopefully that'll build more subscribers up for myself. And but it's a bit of a predicament with Spurs, and I obviously think we'll get relegated this season. I think we'll get relegated, but I hope we don't. I just don't trust these players to get us out of the situation we're in. But yeah, we'll have to see where it goes. I'm just doing a quick live stream today. Just obviously no one's commenting in, but it's fine. But obviously I'll do another one as time goes on. Take care and come on, you Spurs.